Watch me do my hair in 30 minutes. Watch me do my hair in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Watch me do my hair in 30 minutes.
What up, Doe? What up, Doe? What's good, guys? What is good? Salute to everybody. Salute to everyone. Hopefully everybody's having a great day on this Wednesday. Just trying to get some things together right here. Give me one little second.
Yeah, and it's like 30.
I'm hitting all type of buttons. I had too many windows up. That's what it was. I'm like, man, where's this music coming from? All right. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys, as you enter in the building. I do want to have a conversation with y'all. A good conversation. Want to have a good, decent conversation with y'all. Streaming community. I'm not talking about the cord cutting, because we know what it is with the cord cutting. There is a difference, all right? They go hand to hand, but there is a difference. But to the streaming community, do you think the streaming community is on its last leg? The reason I ask, because you looking at it 5 years ago, 6 years ago, just looking at it 5-6 years ago, it was many creators that actually showed you a lot. You know, we can show you a lot. Now, as of right now, it's really not that many people that's really being creative as far as in the streaming community. As far as cord cutting, I think cord cutting is still solid because cord cutters pretty much show you what you need to cut the cable cord. The streaming community shows you ways to save you money by cutting the cable cord. It is a big difference. One is like hardware, and the other one is like, I'm not going to say software, but programming. Again, they go hand in hand. They definitely go hand in hand. So that's what I want to talk about today. All right. I do want to talk because I believe there is a difference. And it's not clickbait or anything like that. But I do believe really on YouTube and other platforms. I ain't going to say other platforms because there's really no competition when it comes to YouTube. I do believe that the streaming community is on its last leg because you can only show so much on YouTube. And with that being said, you have the same videos being uploaded by many different creators. There's not a knock on them, but it's pretty much the same thing that's being done, 2-3 times a month. If you really look at it, because there's really only so much that you can show when you think about it. So when people sit back and they say, or they think the streaming community is just strong, I have to disagree. I definitely have to disagree, because I definitely don't believe that it's strong as it used to be. There were so many individuals willing to put in the work as far as streaming. That includes Cody, right? That includes Cody. That includes a lot of cord cutting apps. That pretty much includes a lot, guys. A lot. And what you're seeing now is a hard time where people money done ran out. People done switched over to other. They done changed their whole YouTube channels, which has me thinking as well. It has me thinking as well, because it's not as fun as it used to be. It's not as fun. It's been so much cutthroat in the streaming community. It's hard to even trust anybody. And the ones that are loading videos every day or every other day is just basically repeating themselves. There's not much more you can say when you think about the streaming community. I love cord cutting because what? Different hardware that we can use. So that's the thing I like about that. But as far as the streaming community, I do believe that it's definitely a lot that's been lost. It's been lost. I'm not going to even lie to you. Just look on YouTube. If you've been around for 4 to 6, 7 years, just look around. There's nothing much that we can display anymore. We got to go to private chats. We got to go to other platforms, right? We have to do it all. We have to do it all. And it's getting even tougher. I remember when I used to have 200 to 300 people in the live show. I remember this. But when you cannot show what you really want to show, or you can't display all the secrets that you really want to display, people tune out. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm thankful for the individuals that's still rocking with me. But I do understand why people have moved on, because it's not the same. And when I say cutthroats, you see individuals jump in. You saw arguments. You saw beefs. You saw things that were just not right. You seen a lot of clickbait. You seen all of this. And then you seen people disappear. You saw people, you see it's becoming tougher and tougher for people to even wake up and say, you know what? I'm about to create this video for the streaming community. How can you create a video for the streaming community if you can't even display what you really want to display? just cannot do it. And that's the thing about it, man. This is so tough as far as the end user. Because remember, it was all about the end user, right? That's where we're going. It was all about the end user. But when the terms and services changed and you saw channels being attacked, you knew it was a problem. I just believe the streaming community is going to phase out. You still gonna have your ones that sit back and they're going to repeat themselves. Just pay attention. If you pay attention, it's like every 4 or 5, I say once a week and a half, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Now, when you got new people that are coming to the platform, new people that's being introduced to cord cutting, all right? When you have new people that's being introduced, hold up, y'all. I'm just seeing something right quick. I just heard something. All right. When you have new people being introduced, yeah, that make people, oh, shoot, dang, you could do this. But the problem is we have lost a lot. I'm not going to name any names. There's no need to name them. Because if you've been around 4, 5, 6 years, you know who is who. You saw the real from the fake disappear. You saw the fake rise up. You saw the fake go down too. Now, I'm not going to say that, the streaming community is going to be totally gone, because you still going to have the ones that display what? Free applications that you can put on Fire Sticks. They're going to display that. They will display that. But as far as things that you can really do with a device, no, you can't even say, the acronyms, the IPTV. If you put that in your title, I dare you. If you're monetized, I dare you. It's going to be an issue. Unless you're talking about something free. It will be an issue. And that's why I changed it up to Eyebrow Peterson television. The same goes for Cody. Remember, Cody was like one of the hottest things on YouTube. It's a free program. It's in the Google Play Store. But if you had it in your title, regardless, whether you didn't even have to show nothing, you just had it in your title, hey, Cody gets a new update, no build, no nothing, your channel still got flagged. And it just becomes tough. And that's why you have so many people disappearing. Or you have the repeaters. I call them repeaters. And don't get me wrong, they still getting their numbers. And I'm not mad at them. I'm not. I'm definitely not going to be mad at them. But I think is near. I'm talking about it is near. It's like gone. It's almost there, guys. It's almost there where I'm even making changes. When I can't teach y'all what I really want to teach you, it puts like there's like a door that's been slammed in your face. Like it's like I'm trying to come to y'all to show you, and it's like some type of gravity that's like just preventing me from even displaying. And then we got to go to another platform or another platform, and that it's just too much. It's too much. But we got to do what we have to do. We have to do what we have to do. We have to. Now, I've been hearing, go to this platform, go to that platform, go to this platform, do this, there. I've been hearing it for a long, like the last 2 years. Go to this platform, Dale, this and that. It is not the same. It is not the same. You know why it's not the same? Because them same individuals who went to the other platforms, where are they at? The other 98% of the time, back on YouTube. See, YouTube allows you to get paid because, of course, the more your videos rotate, the more money you can make. And that was the whole thing of this, to actually show you, that way you learn, and then you just keep it going from there. But it's getting harder and harder, and a lot of people in the streaming community is leaving, or they just not, they took their energy doing something else. How many times are we going to talk about Plex? How many times we going to talk about Zadu? Huh? We can't talk about what we really want to talk about. We can't go into great detail of what we really want to talk about. And that's a struggle. Like, I can go down either way. I can talk about fashion. I can talk about hardware. I can talk about streaming. I can pretty much do it all. You have some people who just only know about streaming. That's all. That's how they get down. That's how they get down. You know, you have some people that live and died by Cody. That's how they got down. That's just how it was. But it's definitely starting to be tough. It's definitely starting to be tough. I do want to hear from y'all though. I got my phone system up. I would love to hear from y'all. Also, let me do this. I'm also going to share this link. And this is for anybody who want to come on. Of course, if you come on, you have to have your cam on. I don't trust you guys with them icons. I said, and I'll say it again. I do not trust you guys just with icons and, you know, you jumping on a platform. No, we're not going to do that. I need to see who you are. If you don't want to turn on your cam, it may be best that if you want to, it might be best just to call in. But what do you think? Do you think the streaming community is coming to an end? Do you think it's on its way out? The cord cutting is going to be there because you still got Roku. You still got a lot of Nvidia shields. You still got Fire Stick cubes. I mean, not Fire Stick cube, but Fire TV cubes. You still got Buzz devices. You got the hardware. You got the Zadu devices. You still got the hardware. The hardware is the cord cutting part. But what about the programming? The applications? What about that? When you got your favorite YouTuber that can't even come on here and show you how to add third-party applications to your device. You got to do everything in the background. How does it make you feel? Call in. I want to hear from you. 313-789-3432. Or if you're brave enough to jump on that stream, You can do that as well. I don't want you to just, maybe I'm wrong. I don't want you to say, oh, Dale, I agree with you. If you got a different take, I would love to hear it. But it has to be talked about. And I've been thinking about this for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I've been thinking about it. What would you do if YouTube just totally says, look, you're talking about anything streaming, anything? What if YouTube say, oh, you can only talk about the free apps, the Pluto? You can only talk about what's that one, free whatever. You can only talk about certain applications. What would you do? Think about it. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up, guys. This is a real conversation here. What would you do? Now, this ain't got nothing to do with the hustling, because people still out here grinding and shining. They grinding and shining. They doing their thing. But what are we going to do? We can't, listen, if you want to get known and you want to get respected in this field, going to another platform is not the answer. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Going to another platform is going to solve it. Unless you have some dedicated individuals that's going to support you week after week or month after month. You're going to have some dedicated individuals that support you. And when I say support, whether you have a Cash App, PayPal, what is that? Zelle, whatever you use, you're gonna have to have some dedicated people. You definitely gonna have to have some dedicated individuals, because it's not going to work, guys. I'm just telling you. The thing about it is they're coming after everyone. Now, some people slip through the cracks. Some people slip through the cracks. But as soon as they get to popping, like the numbers starting to go up, they're going to get hit. They will get hit. See, a small one that's only doing like 100-200 views, nah. They're not going to be touched. But as soon as that number start getting up, 8,000, 15,000, 20,000, 48,000, them numbers starting to turn, right? It doesn't matter if you monetized or not. They will come and they're going to shut it down, because it's all about that dollar for advertisement. If you're calling from an anonymous number, like I'm seeing 2 numbers up on the screen right now, I will not answer them. I forgot to mention that. I will not answer them. You will have to call from a number. See, stuff like that just lets me know some bull crap in the game. I'm kind of a veteran here. I don't answer anonymous calls, and you're not coming up on my panel with just some icon, really, if I don't know you. But it's becoming harder and harder, guys. It's becoming harder and harder. That's why I just said, just look at the past. Just look at your past and look what you have now. Why so many people left? Why? because the streaming, this is why I tell you the streaming community is cutthroat. You can't even get individuals. Let me tell you about the streaming community. You can't even get individuals to collab anymore because it's so many frictions, or it's jealousy, it's envy out there. When it comes to this streaming community, ask yourself, who is collabing over streaming apps? I sit back and wait. I will sit back and wait. Give me a second, 678. Give me a second. I see you. I got you right there. But think about it. Think about it. Ask yourself, when have the last time you saw two people in the streaming community that's talking about certain apps collab? You saw cord cutters do it when they talking about devices. What about the streaming? What about the programming? Think about it. I really want you to think about it. Let me take this call. All right, got my first call here. Mute your, if you got any background noise, mute your YouTube, 678. Please mute your YouTube if you got that going in the background, because I don't want no back feed. And let me get you on here. 678, you are now on the air. What up, though?
What up, though, Dale? This is D. Johnson.
What up, though, D? What's good, baby?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on long, but it's just sad, man. You know, that y'all can't get on and teach people how to do stuff. I know it's all about the money, though, but funny part, I don't understand that YouTube can show stuff like people making bombs and this and that. They don't do nothing about that.
Yeah, and that's been the biggest thing, I think. And hold up just a second, D. Give me a second, 240. I just saw you popped in. Give me a second. It's crazy because I just watched the video of a shooting, like a live Facebook shooting, and you would think that that gets knocked off, and the channel was monetized.
That's right.
And that's the thing about it. I don't understand. And it got a lot of views. A lot. I'm talking about the shooting
crazy.
happened about a week or two ago. And just so you know, it happened a week or two ago, and already hundreds of thousands of views monetized. Actually showing the person getting lit up. And that's what I don't understand.
That's crazy.
You know, and as far as the streaming community, I just think that it's almost said and done. That the only thing we're going to be able to talk about is hardware and these free apps that they got on, like Pluto and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
And so it definitely getting tough.
That's why, Dale, everything you done taught us, you know, the people like, you know, been listening. I mean, everybody better start listening, you know, the stuff you done taught us before they start doing all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Shit, I got all that down packed, Dale. You know, I be listening. I might not not say nothing or say much, but I be listening, man.
Yeah, man. And it's just like I just see things, and D Johnson, you well, you know, I've been saying the streaming community is a cutthroat community. We can't get along with each other. And I'm saying we as all of us, because we are part of it. We can't can't get along. And not only that, and if I can be, I'm gonna say this, might rub some people the wrong way, but I don't care. Especially the black streamers.
Right.
I'm just being real, because we should be doing something to unite each other instead of knocking each other down.
Right. That's right.
And I believe because of how people were brought up whatever, however they were brought up. I just think some of the black people that was in the streaming community, it was just always instead of like learning, collab, disagreeing, and agreeing, or not just being silly, or just it's okay to be wrong sometimes. Shoot, I done been wrong a lot of times.
That's right. That's
But
right.
for some reason, we just cannot get it together as far as blacks in the streaming. It is no
Everybody
reason.
here.
Yeah, it is no reason that
Everybody.
it shouldn't have been unity as far as
That's
all
right.
these people in all these major cities getting their hustles on.
That's right.
And just let me know. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong and somebody
No, you're right.
teaching me.
Mhm.
But I've
You're
been
right.
here from a long time, and I done saw where people like, and I say including myself, that made some bad choices, and people just never recovered from it. Unfortunately, I recovered a little bit, but people just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
One thing about you, Dale, you got us. If the people done been with you for a while, we ain't going nowhere.
All right.
As long as you pop, as long as you pop on that YouTube, I'll be ready to listen.
Yeah, I agree, man. Hey, D Johnson, I thanks for the support, man. You've been rocking with me for a while, man, so I appreciate
It ain't going nowhere either, because you done taught me a lot.
it. That's what it's all
You
about,
taught
man.
me everything that I know. What I learned from Dale.
Hey,
Yeah, you done came a long way too. You done came a long way too, Dale, from that bologna sandwich.
oh, and the fake Jordans, huh? Yeah. But I appreciate it though, man. I appreciate the love, man.
Okay.
Hey, just stay tuned.
Yes, sir.
And I
What's
appreciate
up?
it.
Your cash app still acting crazy?
Oh
Because I
man,
couldn't send that every time.
that Cash App been gone, man. Them suckers won't even let me get a new one. And it's been a year and a half, 2
But
years.
you got the Vimo.
Yeah, I have Vimo, but PayPal was just easier for me. PayPal was easier.
Okay, well I just have to do the PayPal then.
Yeah, the PayPal, that bad boy in the link.
Because I rather do the, I like doing the Cash App because you don't know about taking that out of it. You get all of it,
Yeah. Well, PayPal
That's what I like. That's what I like to.
PayPal do the same thing too. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, PayPal, we get it. We get it all unless we doing something. I just transfer it over to either keep it in or I just transfer it over to the bank. Pay a little fee. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Then go from there.
Oh, okay. All right, Dale. Nice talking to you, brother.
No problem, D. I appreciate the love, man.
All right.
All right.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. What's up, Tech? What's good, baby?
Man, nothing, man. Hey, bro, you preaching to the choir, bro. I love that you're doing this afternoon, bro. For real. I've been saying this for about like a year now, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hold up just a second. 240. I'm coming to you. Tech, what you got on your mind, man? What do you think?
So one of the things I say about the streaming community is that when, like, I've been preaching to people, you got to look at policies, politics, and as you've been saying, community interaction. So the politics, the politicians, they don't know nothing, right? So they can make policies, right? But you have the lobbyists, like the major networks and stuff like that. They organize. The streaming community isn't organized, bro. I guarantee if we had a collective effort, like you was talking about, collaborating and us speaking with one voice, if all of us would have called our local officials, our state officials, our federal officials, saying, "Hey, look, we have a right to be able to click any link that's out there." You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But we're not organized like that. But the lobbyists, they are. So they're able to get laws and policies changed. So what I've been telling people is if you've been selling Fire Sticks or Android boxes, if you've been doing the the other words, then that same skill set that you had back then or currently, you can transition to like NFTs, you can transition to like the metaverse, or you can transition to like another platform. The thing about, like, I'm on TikTok right now. TikTok, I've been viral on TikTok a couple of. It's easier to go viral on TikTok right now than it is on YouTube. But here's the thing: it's almost like starting over. You know, you
Yes.
like other people don't understand. Dale, you understand because you're a content creator, bro. You what you got? 70, 80,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I got.
So
Yeah, it's 70 something. I don't know. It's
all
70
right,
something.
so
It's close to the 80. I don't know.
all right, so all the years that you've been doing this, you earned that, right?
Right.
So so now I go to a different platform, starting over again.
Mhm.
It's hard, bro. It's hard.
It's
It's
hard.
not as easy. And only content like my subscribers be like, go to Rumble or go to Instagram. I'll be like, it's not that easy, you
Yeah.
know. Like
Yeah.
I probably just spent out hundreds of thousands of dollars over the year because I've been on YouTube for over 14 years. Over the years on my different channels, you know what I'm saying? And to start a new platform is hard. But like I say, the same skill set, you can transition to other things dealing with like metaverse, because there's still entertainment to be found in there. NFTs, there's still entertainment to be found in there. We just have to do it different. And I've been telling people this also. When you're talking about African Americans creating, right? Content creators in the streaming community coming together. Think about this, Dale. The one issue is what? Licensing, right?
Right.
So let me get my thoughts together. I want to say this without without somebody making a breaking news video on me. So you know my channel primarily grew from IPTV reviews, correct?
Right.
So it would be safe to say that I have interacted with a lot of IPTV providers, like people who own IPTV companies, right?
Right.
There, some of them made buku money, bro.
Oh yeah.
Now think about if all of them would have put their money together, they could have brought the licenses and continued the same fee. But
I
we're not
agree with you.
organized. We're not organized, bro.
Not yet. Anyway, hold that thought, Tech. Hold that talk. Hello. Talk. Hold that thought. Let me get 2-4 in. Hold up just a second.
Yeah.
240. Welcome to the live show, man. What up, though? Who I'm speaking with?
Okay. My name is Jerry, and I'm the owner of Jerry's Fire TV stick
Okay. What up,
out
though,
of
Dre?
Fire TV. So, and the reason why I'm calling Superdell is I think that what we all need to do is we all need to try to get our own platform, and that way we can show our own information of what we had designed as far as on that platform. Instead of using YouTube's platform.
I would say if I can be, you say Dre, right? Dre,
Jerry.
huh?
Jerry, Jerry.
Oh, J. Oh,
Last name Watson.
okay. All right. I mean, I hear you, but it's going to take a lot of money. It's going to take a lot of
Well,
money to get that. We need first we're going to need the servers that can hold people. We will need. I mean, because we've been saying that for years too. We need our own. We need our own. But the thing about it, the whole thing about it is everybody's not going to come together. If you think about it, everybody is not going to come together as one and actually try to create an open source platform where we can discuss pretty much anything. Because I would
well,
love
right
that.
now,
I would love that, but I would say, how much money you think it'll take to start a platform like that?
no more than about 25 to 40,000.
About 25 to 40. What you think? What you think, Tech? You think that number
Spot
is
on.
right?
Yeah. Spot on. To start, yeah, spot on, bro. Hey,
Hmm.
sound like you know this stuff, bro. Because look, if let's say you want 5,000 customers to start, well, you extrapolate $20, $8, $10, whatever you want to charge them, right? and let's say you don't have any little to no overhead, you still got to pay those service fees. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I mean, well, service fees would be considered overhead. What I mean by overhead in this sense is that you not coming out of pocket by paying employees to run your stuff, but you
Mhm.
still got to buy your sources or
Right.
you still got to buy your servers. So if you're looking at about 5,000 people, bro, you're looking at about 3 servers, payment methods, all of that, probably 6 servers total at about $2,000 to $3,000 per server. So yeah, that startup fee right around there, bro.
Yeah, and it's
And
gonna take.
we ain't talk about websites and domains
Yeah,
and
we ain't.
advertising.
Yeah, we definitely not talking about that.
See,
Cause it.
right now, I set up my own website,
Hmm.
and with me setting up my website, uh, right now, I'm on Homestead, and Homestead they're a good company because they're able to allow me to set up my own websites
Okay.
for a one-time fee, and then every month when I do have to pay a monthly fee, which would be $9, but that all in all, that website will be mine.
Yep.
And then I'm not just setting up one template. They give me a number of templates that I can actually create and set up.
So this is something you've been thinking about. Is as
No, this
far
is something that I am doing.
I'm talking about is starting your own social media, as I should say. Have you?
Yeah, well, Superdell, I've been thinking about it because right now I'm on the on Android TV box also,
Mm-hmm.
and right now I am able to put Xfinity on the on Android TV box,
Okay.
and I got an Android TV box out here in the living room and one in the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a whole lot more that I had already set up with Xfinity already on it.
Okay. Yeah, because that's like a pretty hard application to put on there, right? It's not compatible with all devices, right?
Right? With Xfinity, the only reason why I'm able to put it on there is because I had to go to another program, and then I had to load Xfinity from that other program onto the Android TV box.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Dell, I'm
Uh,
sorry. Can I interject right quick?
uh,
So I understand exactly what
Hello?
you're saying, but I think the point that you're making, Dell, is that when you're talking about platforms, you see what he's just saying about Infinity?
mm-hmm.
I did a video on how to put a Spectrum TV app on Fire Stick before, years ago before it was on there, right? Bruh, I had over
Right?
100,000 views. YouTube took it down
Yeah.
because it could have said it was hacking. Now look, Dell, shout out to Superdell-TV. Dell, know how I did it? You told us about a program called Send Anywhere. So I had
Mm-hmm.
Spectrum on my phone, right? My Android
Yep.
phone. I just put Send Anywhere on my Fire Stick and sent it there, and I was able to watch Spectrum when nobody else could on my Fire Stick. I did a video, had over 100,000 views. They shot it down.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I've been hearing about certain applications, what's going on with them. But I would love to start some type of unity as far as to where we can have open source dialogue. Of course, now we ain't gonna talk about. I don't want to hear nothing death wise, but I would love to sit back and get with serious individuals where we can put our brains together and our money together and get some resources and actually try to do it. I would love to attempt to do it. And if we fail, we fail. But at least we can sit back and say, listen, we tried. And sometimes they say, shoot, you're gonna fail 3, 4, 5, 6 times before you finally make it. But again, I would love to get like serious people to even have this type of discussion. Jared,
Oh, yeah.
yep. What you think about that?
I think a whole lot about it because, Superdell, with me, I like a whole lot of great ideas coming from other people.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so what I had done was I had called Xfinity, and they said as long as I have an internet and a modem, I can put anything on that internet modem that I would like to put on there. So I said, well, what about anything that's on the Android TV box? They said, well, I can put anything on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Send me an email, man. Let's see what we can talk about in the background.
Okay.
Maybe we can get some other people involved the more we talk about it. And that way, because I would love to just educate people because that's what YouTube was about, right? Educating. But again, with these terms and services, and I understand the business aspect of it. I surely do. But yeah, man, let's have a conversation. Maybe we can go back and forth with some emails and maybe just get on a Zoom or some type of call on a Saturday on the weekend and some with some other people who may be, want to hear and let's see what we can do, man. I mean, that's the only way to do it is to put something together like this and and try. I would rather try than not try. I would rather discuss it to not talk about it, because I would like to bring everyone together to say, hey, this is okay, we can't do it here. Everybody, hey, let's shoot here. Let's shoot here and just have people communicate and go there. Like I said, it's an open source. I would love to do that. So yeah, if you could shoot me an email, and we talk about it and we can get on a Zoom call, get some major players, and let's just have a conversation. I think you brought up a great idea. I know it's gonna be a little tough though. It's tough, but I think it'd be a great idea to use a platform where we can actually, make our own rules, if you know what I'm saying.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, so
okay. Well, all you gotta do is send me a link
okay.
to your email.
Matter of fact, let me show it to you right now so you see it on your screen. Yep. You see it right there. It should be coming across your screen any second now. asksuperdelltv at gmail.com. If you see it right there. Hold up just a second. 937. I'll be coming to you in just a second. Yep. asksuperdelltv at gmail.com.
Okay, let's see.
Yep. It should be coming across your monitor. If you go to like the 48-minute mark of this video, this live feed, you definitely gonna see it.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you'll see it. But it's scrolling across there right now. Yeah, so that way we can sit down and see what we can come up with and go from there. 937-267. Give me a second. I'll come right to y'all. Give me a second. You see it?
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Let
Ask.
me give you my email address.
Yep.
Right quick.
You want to send it in the email?
Yes. Let me give you my email address. Okay. It's Jerry.
All right, and that's J.
Jerry. 884596 at yahoo.com.
You say 88.
884596 96@yahoo.com.
Okay. All right, Jerry. Send me a email, and then we'll just go from there. And then let's talk about it. Let's see what we can do. Put some guys together. Cause one thing about me though, Jerry, I talk to guys that's about that business. You know, if they on that bull crap, then we talk, but it got to be business. So yeah, let's talk, man. Let's chop it up, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
All right, thanks, Jerry. Appreciate you. Be safe out there.
Okay, you too.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, that's Jerry, guys. Appreciate y'all. I'm looking to see everybody. Yep. He said that's a big remote. Hey, let me get 937-267. I'll be coming to you next. Let me go to 937. You're on the air with Superdell. Who I'm speaking with?
George.
What up, though, George? What's good, man?
Hey, it's usually Nancy, man. I usually use my wife's name most of the time. What's the name? Be talking to her all the time, man.
On what?
Nancy.
Nancy. Oh, Nancy.
But
yeah.
This is a husband. I'm the one that always do the stuff, but I used her name from the beginning when I started about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And,
I remember Nancy.
Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah. But I always got the equipment. I was talking to you about the equipment that you just was talking about the other day. But I've always learned the equipment from you. But everything's gonna be all right, bro. I mean, I've been through this hard time so many times, the ups and downs with YouTube and them trying to cut y'all off and do this and do that. I remember when Chris was teaching us, about Cody and all that.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna lie, right now I got the best Codys there. I got about 10 bills.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of equipment that you buy. I done bought because of you.
Mm-hmm.
I got about 10 IPTVs. I got some I've had for 6 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
But I'm gonna tell you, Superdell, I work for the government too, and I work around cyber research and all kind of stuff like that. And if they really want to take it, they can, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what you're saying about your frustration and stuff. But long as we keep having people like you and there's other people, I think it's always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You know, thanks to you and your knowledge and you wanting to teach people and the appreciation you got for teaching people, man. I was out to Walmart today, man. Don't you know they got devices over there for $10? You know, and they got the own boxes over there for $19.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and bro, yeah, and thanks to you, man. I just wanted to say thanks to you that I know everything's still gonna be all right. It might look dire at times, but believe me, Superdell, you know, people like you keep me going, bro.
Oh yeah, and that's
much love to you, bro.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is to keep everybody motivated, but I do understand the frustration because the biggest thing is people were relying on YouTube who was in the streaming community. That's why I tell people,
right,
don't just stick to one. Try to learn as much as you can. That way,
right, from everybody.
Yeah. That way you can evolve. You know, when one door shut, you can still stay in that.
You're perfectly right. Hey, I couldn't agree with you more, bro.
You know,
and you're perfectly right. I got probably about 50 subscribers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's really all you need.
From. But certain things that certain people like y'all are better at certain things than others. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got a niche, and you got a niche for equipment. I tell you, man, like nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to equipment and knowing about equipment and wanting to learn about it, you had that niche. You know, some people have a niche for Cody. Some people have a niche for IPTVs. You know what I'm saying? Some people have a niche for computers. but like you said, you got to learn from everybody, and you're exactly right.
Yep.
Mine started out as a hobby.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I had a partner tell me I used to do internet service anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I was assistant maintenance director, and he said, "Man, you do this stuff all the time. You could do it." And it started out as a hobby. I used to save my lunch money just to get me a shield, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now I can afford anything. You know, I'm retired from one, and I just work part time. But I was looking at this last box you had just got. It cost about what, $400 and some.
Right. That's
and
the
I was
deal.
like, and I seen you how you was educating me on it. And I was like, man, I got to have that because that's a bad boy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And thanks to you, bro. I just want to let everybody know, thanks to you and other people, that I think everything gonna be all right. No matter it looks dire, but hey, bro, I got faith in you, bro.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
The thing about me, the reason I brought up this topic today because I know what people were looking for. You know, the whole
right,
because
right.
it started off as what? How to save money, right?
Right.
But if
right.
you can't show the product to save money, then it kind of defeats the purpose. Hold up, 267. I'll be there in a second. 267. I'll be coming on to you in a second. That was the whole thing. That was my whole guidance, you know, teaching how to save money.
Right.
But with that, I also started learning what? Equipment. You know, when people were scared of the Fire TV Cube, I was one of maybe 5 people, if that, was saying the Fire TV Cube is a real deal. And you had people.
That's when I bought a couple. When you said that, I bought a couple of them. I have the first generation. Now I still got the second. I bought a new one, probably about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always liked them anyway.
Yeah. And the thing
like
about it,
like you said, you're right.
It's just all about, you know, knowing your devices and stuff like that, you know, and that's what I encourage everybody. Don't just get stuck on one. If you got the extra money, know all the devices. Really, if you're gonna be in business.
Yeah.
Really, if you're gonna be in business.
You're right. I got so many things. And you know what's crazy? I got so many. My wife called me Gadget Man. You know what I'm saying? Nancy calls me Gadget Man because I got so many damn devices. It's crazy, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? The older I got, the more it's a beautiful thing. It's a hobby. It keeps me busy. Keeps my mind mentally going too. And y'all keep me going. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see y'all on there, I want to get something. You and taking the bathroom, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on it. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I appreciate it, bro. I'm not gonna stay on here too long because I know you got other people. But much love to you, Superdell.
Thank you.
And keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you, bro.
All right, no problem. Be safe out there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, that's another caller right there, guys. But yeah, I mean, 267, give me 30 seconds. I just think the streaming community, as of right now, I think is on their last leg, you know, because, and let me repeat, because they can't go into great detail unless they're on another platform, which they're not going to get the numbers for. Unless you got some type of Patreon group or something where somebody is willing to give you weekly or monthly, it's going to be hard. It's definitely going to be hard, really, if that's all you were known for. And we've seen plenty of people that did Cody builds, just talked about streaming apps, third-party streaming apps. Where are they now? It is hard, guys. It is very, 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 very tough when you only known for this area. You know, and that's why I tell you, you know, learn as much as you can while you got a chance, because they can slam one door and you can just slide right on over to the next window and keep it going. Let me get 267 in here. What up, though? Who I'm speaking with?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes. How you doing?
I'm good. You're gonna have to mute your YouTube a little bit because I hear the back feed. If you can, please.
Well, I'm watching you on my streaming box on my Shield.
Yep, but it's the
I'm calling you from my cell phone.
yeah, but your volume is bleeding through. I can hear everything I'm saying on on your TV. If you could just turn the volume down on your television, and we can have this one-on-one
Turn the volume
conversation.
down on the TV.
Yes.
Is that better?
Yeah. That way I don't hear the back feed.
How you doing, man?
I am good. How about yourself? How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Good.
I just started watching you about I guess about a year ago. I would watch you here and there, and I just wanted to say, man, that you are a good brother. You are off the freaking chain.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to listen to your videos, to listen to you display the knowledge that you've acquired about the devices and everything. And it's just a pleasure just knowing people like you are willing to pass on what you have learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just, I wish I could make some physical contact with you and stuff like that, but it seems that the circumstances are limiting that. But however, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate people like you. I remember years ago when I was exposed to computers, and I just wanted to know everything that I could know, and I became obsessed with it. And I listened to a lot of message boards. I watched Chris Perillo's show Call for Help years ago and stuff like that, and I just became obsessed. And I got into the software first, and then the hardware, and building them and what you need to know to build them. And then I started getting into burning Blu-rays, and then Cody came around, and I just stay active. And you keep me involved.
Yeah.
People like you keep me involved, and it's a good thing. I just bought my wife a Fire Cube.
Okay.
She had a Fire Stick, and I thought the device was rather crappy. The Fire Cube has better hardware, and I have two Nvidia Shields. I have the first year edition. I think they came out in 2015, something like that, or
yeah, the very
then I
first
bought
one.
The 219 Pro.
Okay.
And I keep one in my bedroom and one in my living room, and I just put the add-ons on there inside of Cody and stuff like that. But my question to you is, I'm looking at the heading of the video that's on YouTube today, and it says that the streaming community is on its last leg. And I don't know. I'm kind of lost as to what do you really mean by that. It seems like it can't be too particular because there's going to be some legalities to what you may be saying. I don't know. I'm just as curious as to why you said that.
The reason I said I'm talking about like on YouTube, because with YouTube terms of services, every 4 to 6 months they're changing their terms of services, which is making some creators making it harder for us to actually show you ways to save money, ways to see premium content for free.
Yeah, they're limiting the way they're limiting the content.
The content, so like premium content that you can watch for free. So that's what it's becoming now. The thing I'm saying, the reason why the streaming community, I think, is on their last leg because there's no unity. And you say you've been watching me about a year. But like for the last 3 years, I always said, because I've been in the community, I've been in with some of the guys who were close to 1 million to all the way to the guy who had 200 followers. I've been in that room, like really talking, having a
Yeah.
relationship with guys who became
Yeah, I can
millionaires and
see you
stuff
have
like
that
that.
experience. I already know that.
And
That's a given.
so my thing with YouTube is I didn't want to keep it. I was one of the ones that didn't want to keep it to myself because we're all in different parts of the country, different parts of the world. Me
Right.
keeping it here in Detroit, what is that going to do? Absolutely nothing. Where like if you was in New York, somebody in Chicago, somebody in Dallas, somebody in LA, somebody in North Carolina, Virginia, Maine, Atlanta, Texas, why not share it where people can take it and access it and save money against these major cable companies, right? I used to work for
Right.
the largest cable company in the world, which we all know start with a C, since they bought Sky over and across the pond.
You must be talking about Comcast.
Absolutely. I wasn't no I wasn't a
Well,
contractor.
see, one thing
I
about
was
me though,
oh no, I was
one
gonna
thing
say
about me is I still have all my cable. I still have all the pay stations. I just like the ability to have it all at my disposal. Period.
right.
I still pay premium cable with all the pay channels, all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just like to just have it all at my availability. Period. But it's not just that; it's because I can afford it, so I do it because I can afford it.
And see, you said the
Okay,
key.
but who doesn't like to
You
save
you
a
said
dollar or two?
you said the key word because you can afford it. What about the people who
Right.
can't afford it? What about the people who might have had
Yeah, I understand all that too. I'm
unfortunate
on
people who had an
I understand that.
unfortunate event in their house, in their life that they just couldn't afford it? That's where I came into play.
Right.
And the thing about
Right.
it, I just believe, like I said, I work for the biggest cable company in the world now. They wasn't the biggest when I worked for
Well,
them,
the
but
thing is, they think they can have you between a rock and a hard place.
yeah.
See, that's the thing about those large corporations.
Yep. Hold up. Let me finish this point.
They want to monopolize everything.
Yep. Let me finish this point. When I worked for them, we were, I'm not going to say forced, we were encouraged to put devices in their homes when they really didn't need it.
Right.
Just to make
Exactly.
money, right? Like,
Right.
I thought it was
Right.
if a person only had basic cable, and a lot of y'all know what basic cable was, where you could just plug the coaxial cable in the back of their television, and they have basic cable, and they have their remote. Why were we saying, hey, put a box in there? Put a
Yeah.
box.
Well, the thing of it also is that they cut down on your freedom.
So
they cut down on your freedom when they do that.
Yeah.
But see, at the same time, it's sort of like a dilemma because we're a free enterprise nation.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, these large corporations, they do things, compliant for themselves. And they don't really have the ordinary layman. They don't have his best interests at heart. And when it comes to the dollar, man, look, everybody's in the game. Everybody's in the game trying to turn a buck. And we as consumers, we actually really like to save a dollar. So, that's where it starts to get complicated, it gets murky and everything. But my thing is this. If you buy a streaming box, you should be able to do whatever, as long as you're not doing anything, maliciously. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You're not running around on the dark web and you're doing
Right.
stuff, but it's the technology, man. It's just moving so fast and everybody's trying to keep up with it, and the corporations are still trying to figure out ways to dispel you. Like my neighbor, he had one of the well-known cable companies. It began with a B, which I have also, and he had gotten a email message from the cable company said that they knew that he was doing other things, and they was talking about shutting off his freaking cable.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing though was, listen, man, we ought to have some kind of freedom as a consumer to be able to make our own choices.
We do.
You know what I'm saying?
We do, and that's what this channel was based off of.
Do.
This channel was based off of that. This channel was based off the freedom of us, you know, using certain applications to see premium content. Now, some people going to say it's wrong. Some people going to say it's right. You know, some people not going to really care. They just want to see what they want to see. I don't have a problem with that. And listen, I'm gonna tell you something that I did a few years ago. Down at Comerica Park where the Detroit Tigers play, they got this opening. It's a gated area where you could just sit right there and watch the baseball game. Not paying to go into the stadium. And it's a nice spot. I'm talking about where like 60 people can be right there and just, you can stand up on the gate and just be right there. You can sit down and not go into the stadium, but you still get to see the game. Well, that's kind of what my channel was based off of. You know, you know, to the people who didn't have it, you know, that's who I catered to. The people who didn't have it. And so not everybody can go out here and buy a Starbucks coffee.
Right.
Somebody's gonna have to go into Dollar Tree and get that coffee instead, and just have to deal with it. You know,
my thing is cater to the masses, man.
You know, but at the end of the day, you know, I done saw it. I done been on both sides. Not everybody can say they work for a cable company. I have.
Yeah.
I have. I know what goes on in the meetings. I know I've been there.
You know the gimmicks and
absolutely.
Things they do.
Absolutely. So that's what my channel was based off of, just to make sure, you know, people can see, you know, but unfortunately, when I say the streaming community is on their last leg, the streaming community is on the last leg because there's no unity. And that's why I asked the question. Name somebody who's displaying applications who is collabing right now. I ask anybody that's in that chat right now, name 2 people that straight up talk about streaming apps that are collabing right now. I'm not talking about hardware. I'm talking about that they can sit back and say, hey, you can use this third-party application, or let me show you how to add it. It's not there anymore because of the YouTube terms and services.
But that's what I like about you, though, because you keep everybody abreast of what you're able to do and what you're actually not. You know, and but that's why I appreciate you, because you're knowledgeable and you give people the information.
Absolutely. And I'm always going to be like that.
That's what's really important.
I'm always going to be like that, because
in order to have unity, you have to have unified thought.
Absolutely. And it's always been like that with me. I want us to be able to have a conversation whether we agree to disagree. I mean, I'm not always right. Believe me, I'll be the first one to say, yeah, I dropped the ball on that one. But I can admit when I'm wrong.
Yeah, I found myself perplexing saying that sometimes.
Absolutely, because
I remember, like sometimes I go up to Best Buy, right? Now they got something up there called a Geek Squad, and sometimes I just sit down, go over there and sit, and I just sit and listen to people as to why they bringing their computers in there, and sometimes I really shouldn't tell them. But I tell them, listen, man, a lot of things that you're bringing your computer here for to fix, you can fix them yourself. You just don't know what to do.
Absolutely.
And they charge these exorbitant rates for this, for that, and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of times, the consumers, they can fix them computers themselves. They just don't know how.
Yeah. Well, then that's when it takes somebody to sit back and say, okay, I see there's a niche in this area. Let me teach somebody how to do it for free. But it's hard to
Right.
capture somebody because people have businesses, right? If I have my own business, of course, I don't want to teach you how to fix it. I want you to bring it to me because this is how I take care of my family.
Right.
But honestly,
Right.
if I knew everything about computers like that, I wouldn't mind starting the channel because I know it's a niche. I know it's a niche, and I
Yeah.
know you're going and see if people was to open their minds, you can make more money online teaching than physically somebody bringing you up there. Like these guys who fix these iPhones and everything, right? If they was to open their mind, if they Apple is so big of a product, if they was to open their mind and say, listen, my channel is going to teach people how to teach people how to fix or replace a case or wherever it is. If they was to do that, you know how many hits they would get? The reason I know, because I did it. I done it.
Yes.
And when you and the thing about it, not only that, you also gonna get the people who don't know about your channel, right? And that's still gonna bring you the phone for you to fix. So you're gonna be getting double dibs.
Yes.
Because I go inside some of these places of business who hasn't, like, you my first customer, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, what? You open this? Like, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, man, let me get to this other callers because there's a couple people up on the panel.
Yeah, do that.
I appreciate you. But
I just wanted to just give you a thumbs up, man. That's all I basically really wanted to say is that I appreciate what you're doing and keep up the good work, man. And you just off the chain, man, as far as I'm concerned. You're a good brother, man.
Hey, man,
got your head on straight.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's not about me, it's about us. All right. And when I say us, I'm talking about everybody on the platform. Man, listen, we can all sit back and learn from each other. We can all sit back and make money. And when I hear that people listen, I done got so many calls, so many emails where people done took their wives to their, after 15 years of marriage, finally took their wives on a honeymoon. When I'm hearing people done bought houses, bought cars, they done saved money to get their roof changed on their house. Those are what I like, man. And when I get those emails, it just lets me know not only myself is doing a great job, but there's others that contributed into this movement right here to sit back and and participated in this movement to help others. Even when the group got together, I said, look, I want a group that's based off of giving that knowledge. If you can't give the knowledge, I don't even want you in the group because I want to help people across the world. I want to help them save money so they can send their kids to football camp. They can send their kids to basketball camp. They can buy their kids that Jordan. Maybe they don't get 2 Jordans, but maybe they get that 1 Jordan that you probably couldn't afford. That's what I like. And I love unity in that area. Now, I'm not saying we can't make money because of course, it takes money to live in America. But when we come together and we do this as one, and we just show other people, or we use what with the knowledge that we intake, and we bring it to our communities and make money that way, that's a good thing, because I just love hearing them stories, man. I get emails all the time saying, Dale, man, I'm so glad I ran into your channel, man, because of you, I'm taking my wife, I'm taking my kids to Disney World. I haven't even took my kids to Disney World. But when you hear them type of stories, man, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep doing
it.
Yeah, I'm going to keep doing it, man.
That's the reward.
And so that's what it's all about.
All right,
with
well,
me.
listen, I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to let you move on to another caller.
Yep.
And I'm just going to keep you subscribed to you and things of that nature. And I'll just keep listening to you, man, because, you helped me.
Absolutely, man. And that's what it's all about.
I just wanted to thank you.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. I appreciate you though.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Okay. Take care. God bless.
You too. God bless.
All right. Bye.
Bye. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. As y'all, some of y'all been rocking with me for a long time. A long time. And I always just wanted like people around me that just wanted to help, you know. Some of us are on the camera more than others, and that's cool. That doesn't mean the others are not helping somebody. It definitely don't, because I know just in DST, we've been around a while. We've been forefront a while, you know, and we continue to be around, and you know, and that just displays what type of people we are. You know, the squad help a lot of people, guys. If you don't know, a lot of them, y'all don't hear the stories or anything like that, but behind the scenes, we help out. Like, I'm not going to tell you what I did today, but I actually helped some individuals today. You know, they don't know it yet. They don't know it yet, but they would know it, you know. And that's what it's all about. You know, that's what it's all about. Just helping individuals, you know. Today, you know, I did something for one of my little cousins, you know, who's in college, you know. Again, that's what it's all about. You know, I have a cousin that's in college right now, studying law, and has some physical challenges, but is studying law, you know, and that's what it's all about. You know, that's what it's all about to me. Just helping one another out, because you know, when you help someone, it always come back and help, you know, bless you when you don't even know it's coming, but you know, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Let me give a salute. Big salute. Say, yo, you said a mouthful, my brother. Thanks for helping me think outside the box. That's from Life Challenges. Absolutely. And that's what I always try to do. I always try to think outside the box, man. And if we're not helping each other, you know, then what is it? You know, that's why I say, you know I saw some of y'all messages earlier. Um, I'm not putting it as a black and white thing, you know, or black versus everybody else. Um, but I do like it when um I do like it when to see black people actually step outside of their comfort zone. You know, something that they're not used to, or you're not used to seeing, and try to do something. It's just something about that, you know. Even with other ethnic groups, you know, I like them stepping outside of their comfort zone and trying things, you know, and it make me feel some type of way, like, wow, you know, that's what's up. You know, that we don't have to be scared. We can disagree. We can agree. You can be mad for 24 hours, you know, and then come back and say, you know, this is what's going on. This is how I felt, you know, but we don't have that, you know, and that's why, you know, you see people come and go. You know, you're not going to last long if you don't have the thick skin, you know, and that's just my take on it. That's just how it is. I done saw people from waitresses um get cussed out here, not even a mile away from me. I saw a young lady. I didn't see it physically, but it was on the news at a pizza franchise. Women got slapped. I'm talking about by a man that was like my height, my size, my height, my size. I'm 6'1", like 235, 6'1", and if with some shoes on, I'm probably like 6'2". Get smacked by a dude, if not my size, heavier than me. And this young lady had to be about like 5'2", right? 5'2", maybe 130 pounds. She hung in there though. You know, she could have said, look, I know this is not me. I'm not protected up here. I quit. And like she said, this is not going to be the first time people cuss me out. Or she said, I know next time if I see an irate customer, I step back because I'm not going to allow them to hit me again. But she could have ran off. To this day, man. She's still up there running that joint. And yes, they did catch the individual. They did catch him, and he got prosecuted and went to jail. Went to jail. Dude didn't have no record, but they put him down for 60 days. He might have did about 54, but yeah, they set him down. But that's what it's all about, though. At the end of the day, though, it's just something I like to see. You know, I would love to see, like people come together. Like my goal is, and I never told y'all this, I would love to create my own Android box. I done reviewed so many boxes. I know what I want inside of my box. I know it. And that is my goal. And like every week, I'm on different sites looking at different devices. That's my goal. That I'm not going to even lie to you. But it's certain things I want inside, because I don't want my box to be the same as, some of these other boxes. I want my box to be a game changer. I want my box to be around, 10, 15 years. And I'm researching, like late at night when I'm up, I'm looking at different things, manufacturers and all of that, because this is what I want to do. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off or not, but this is what I want. But because of my specifications, it's a little bit tough. It's a little bit tough. So I will have to see. I'm gonna have to see and see which way I go. I don't know, but that is my dream, and there's nothing wrong with having a dream. Because if you're gonna do all these boxes and all of this stuff, and that's what I like to do. I love messing with different devices. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I would love to get with a manufacturer and say, listen, these are the specs I'm looking for. These are the inputs I need. And be able to create a dedicated box that is user friendly and cost effective. I will love it. I will love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I will love it, love it, love it. And that's what it's all about. Just evolving, stepping your game up. That's why I like, even with Tech in the Bathroom, he was doing regular videos about electronics. Then he went to Eyebrow Peterson Television. Then he went to ways to make money, ways to save money. Then he went to buying electronics on. So he's steady moving. He's trying different things. Like, hey, well, look, if this one failed, I'm gonna go to this one. All right, this one got me a little bit of money, but I want more money. I'm gonna go to this one. I might have to dib and dab in this one. I might have to dib and dab in this one. It's nothing wrong with that. It's all about evolving and just going to the next stage, and hopefully I get to my stage. I don't know. It's going to be tough because, like you say, it takes money to make money. And when you're talking about these devices that I want to use, I know it's going to take some money, because it's certain thing. I don't want just a regular box. I want a box that's going to be pleasing. I want a box that's going to be very, very nice, cost effective, and updates, and just keep going and going and going, and maybe like every 3 years, every 2 to 3 years, maybe get an upgrade or something like that. Or, make something that's maybe a little bit cheaper than what that one is, So that's what I'm looking at right now. That's just with me. That's the thing about me. That's what I want. And your thing may be a little bit different. You might say, hey, I want to take this money that I made over here and I want to buy this garage and I want to turn it into an auto shop, to repair. And that's what you're supposed to do, and that's why I told you, just like I was on the call, I was on the call, and you know, and you know, it's crazy. I was just on the call, and I said, "Hey, this is what I like to do. This is what I like to hear." I love people that say they did certain things. They accomplished. I love hearing accomplishments. You know, when people watch my videos or other people, really when they watch my videos. But um, regardless of whoever you watch, you know, I love accomplishments, man. You just don't know. I know, I know I got over at least 500 stories that people over the years that people done email me. Hey man, thanks to your video, man. I done started my they done did their thing, you know, and they done bought their first car and stuff like that, man. Cash out, you know, bought their first house, you know, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Yep. That's what it's all about. Yep. So I done missed so many. I done missed is a oh what up though, Huff? Wow, that's my goal too, my own box. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And look, Huff, I be on the manufacturer sites, man, just seeing I done email. I have received some emails back. Price is a little bit crazy because you know when you talking about wanting to create your own or start your own, you know, they ain't talking about you can't buy no 10 boxes. No, 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 no. They ain't talking. Honestly, they want you to buy like 1,000. They want you to buy 1,000, but they'll try to work with you and do like, you know, 350, maybe 500. Some of them, but the lesser you get, the higher the price. And you just got to, like I said, it's just certain specs that I want on my box. Yep. So that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. That's my goal. That's my dream. I hope y'all have a dream. You know, I hope y'all, you know, whatever you're doing, don't take it the hard way, you know, but times has come. You know, if people not, you know, if you can't show what you really want to show, it makes it very, very difficult. It makes it not even fun to even, you know, be on YouTube because you can't show what you want to show. And the easy thing, like I said earlier, the easy thing is going to be, hey, go to another platform. When you Google something, that other platform is not going to show up. And there done been a couple platforms that people done ran to and they done shut down already. And it's not a knock on the platform. It's just not getting it's nothing going over there. You know, so it's going to be a little bit tough. And that's why if them other platforms were popping, then you probably wouldn't even see them guys on YouTube anymore. They might come on and just say, "What up? Hey, come over there," but it can't be popping like that yet. So maybe somebody will come up. That's why Jerry, he actually came up with a great idea. You know, it's going to take individuals to sit back, put their money where their mouth is, sit back, come up with a plan, and actually produce. And like I said, I would love to have an open source platform where we can do the dedicated videos and we can run it ourselves. That's what they say. Hey, that's why my pops used to say, when you get your own, can't nobody tell you no. We can't be on here arguing with YouTube if YouTube say, hey, these are our rules. Either you follow them or you go somewhere else. It's your choice. So we can't argue with that. Yup. We can't argue with that. Yup. So I would love to like sit up here all night, guys. But again, this is my take on the streaming community. I think it's coming to, I ain't gonna say it's coming to an end, but you only videos you're really gonna see is from people that got low subscriber counts and they probably not getting that many views. But whether you monetize or not, as soon as them numbers get to rolling, all right, as soon as it start going up, YouTube gonna be like, hold up, what's going on over here? Oh, so you hold up, you want it what? hit that button, and when you get up, or you gonna be coming home, or you getting up in the morning like I used to get up in the morning, hit your, what the heck? You got a strike or something, and now you got to fight the strike, all of that. So don't nobody want to do all of that. Don't nobody want to do that. So again, no, I'm not leaving. I am not leaving. No. I got too much to offer to leave. But this could be the reason why your other YouTubers, creators, are leaving, because they really can't show you nothing. They can't. And it's not a knock on them, because some of them know their stuff. Like my dude Steve knew his stuff, but when they stopped what he was doing, it kind of put they tried to take his channel, and it hurt it. It hurt it. Because now you build up this platform to watch it, like, just straight up cut. And you like, man, what the heck? What you mean I can't show this no more? And it had some people walk away, like, say, you know what, it ain't even worth it. I'm out. I'm not going away. But I will be doing some things different. I'll tell you that now. I will be doing things different. I actually started another channel. I'm not going to give y'all the details yet, because I'm still working on it. And and again, it's not no electronic channel or anything like that. It's straight up for like shoes and fashion and all of that. That's where I'm gonna be dipping and dabbing in over there too, because I got it. Why not even do it? I got it, and it is what it is. So that's where I'm going with it. But we'll see. We'll see how it go, and we'll go from there. But look, if you come back to this video, I want to hear, I really would love to hear from y'all. Do you think the streaming community is on this last leg? Not the cord cutting. Again, there's a difference. Cord cutting is more hardware, more devices, devices like phones and boxes and stuff like that to get the job done. That's what that's about. Going that route. That's what that's about. So, streaming, the streaming community was about saving you money, and again, shout out to the ones that's still hanging in there, still getting your 30, 40, 50,000 views. Keep it up. Don't stop until the wheels fall off. But to everybody else, just know they are very limited. So it's going to be some repeat videos. You're going to get the Amazon settings. You're going to get the new streaming live TV apps. You go get the same thing, and it's not a knock on them, but right now they got to go with what they can do right now. They're not going to be able to they're not going to be able to show you those third-party applications that you're accustomed to, like 8, 9, like 5, 6, 7 months ago. They're not going to be able to do it. You may see it in the video, but it won't be no dedicated videos, and the only ones that will be showing those are the new people. And watch and believe. As soon as the numbers get to rolling, their channel gonna get knocked too. So, and they're gonna have to make some changes or risk losing. So again, I would love to hear y'all thoughts after this video is up. I would love to hear it and see where you go from there. Get your take on it. Maybe we'll talk about it on the Friday show as well. But I know probably tomorrow, if I do something, definitely got to get into the Buzz devices, the Buzz TV devices, and go from there. All right, we'll see how that go. All right, we'll see how that go. All right, guys. Damn, I only got 11 thumbs up. You serious? Oh, I'm about to say 105. All right, I see y'all. Y'all get all right. I'm about to say. I'm seeing different over here. I'm seeing 106 now. So I'm seeing different over there, but I feel you. Hey, salute to y'all. Be safe out there. This is a nice conversation. If Bo and J Mac go live, I would love to get their opinions on it. Y'all heard what Tex said earlier. I would love to get everyone's opinion. Maybe some of them other guys on their platform, I would love to get their opinion. Do they think streaming apps, the streaming community is on their last leg? This is something to talk about, from Beyond the Streams, Brooklyn, J Mac, Bo, just some of the ones that what's his name over there? Doc Squiffy, him too. Just have a conversation on, do they think who else be doing live shows? Damn. I can't remember everybody that do live shows because everybody disappeared. Everybody disappeared. But it'll be a good topic. Do they think the streaming community is on its last leg? I believe so, and I think it's only a matter of time. If they become harder on the terms and services, it's only a matter of time before it just wipes them down, and and then go from there. So those are just a couple of the YouTube creators who I follow. But we'll see. Hey, listen, I wasn't watching the live chat, so don't take it personal, everybody. If I didn't acknowledge you, just know I thank you. Because y'all would keep me going. Again, smack that thumbs up as you're leaving the building. I appreciate y'all, and we'll continue this probably Friday, or I'll see what some other YouTube creators come up with. All right. But big salute to y'all. We'll get into it. We'll talk about it and go from there. Peace out, y'all. Y'all be safe. This Superdell. I'm out this joint. Peace. Hold up. I didn't even know I had one in the queue. Hold up, y'all. Let's take this one more call. Hold up. I turned around. Take one more call. 330. You're on the line. What's up?
Hey, Del, this is Sarge. How you doing?
What up, though, Sarge? What's good, man?
Good. I wanted to say a couple things. I'll let you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just enjoying listening. But listen, my friend, let me ask you something. On this YouTube, which I've been watching you a long time, and others, was there a new ownership taken over on this business when everything changed? Or is it outsiders maybe with a ton of money that's calling the shots differently than where it used to be? Do you have any ideas on that?
Yes, I do. I know what happened. Probably about like 4 years ago. They actually had terrorists, right, with certain ads coming up, showing you how they're going to blow up things and all of that. So if you have someone like, let's just say a burger, a franchise, a burger franchise, right? Let's just take McDonald's. Do you think McDonald's will want that on a terrorist channel? And so the advertisers have the power. That's who has the money. And the advertisers basically said, listen, if you're going to keep this up, we're pulling out. We don't want you to advertise our product. And so when you got people paying $10 million, $15, $20 million in ads on your product, then it's going to cause some friction. So that's when YouTube had to clean it up, Sarge. They had to, because it was ads that were showing like on.
Well, I could appreciate that, but with your community of people that were doing a lot of the same thing, meaning teaching and investing in training yourself from the new apps, boxes, etc., coming out, when they want to shut you down, the people to do what you do, so that you have nothing to do with terrorism and stuff like that and selling burgers, but you did have a lot of good information that I just think there has to be more to this than allowing you to tell someone how to use Explorer or something, or how to get a third-party app, or
well,
and go ahead.
I'll tell you this, Sarge. It wasn't the Explorer apps. It wasn't the Send Anywhere. Let's just say if you're Netflix, you're a shareholder. Say you're a shareholder in Netflix, major shareholder. And we know Netflix have originals and everything in there, right? And then,
yep,
as a someone that does ads, who pay to put ads on your product, I come on your product and I'm showing you how to watch the same paid content. I'm showing you how to do it for free. Oh, and I'm paying you $20 million. And you're a major shareholder. Oh, you're gonna have some things to say because you're possibly losing a lot of money. And so as a business, you have to clean it up. So I understand what YouTube is doing. I understood it had to get cleaned up. And because look, let's just take it like this, Sarge. You remember Cody was the big thing, right? Cody was the big thing. And what did Cody have inside of it? Not Cody, but Cody Builds. What did Cody Builds have inside you, showing you how to what?
Yep, watch free entertainment.
Absolutely. And the free entertainment was what? At the movie theater. Not on streaming sites and on DVDs.
Yep.
So I understand why they doing it, because it is a business and you want to keep it, you want to remain responsible. You want to be responsible and respect the people who breaking bread with you.
Well, unfortunately, and like you say, things out here, we all live in the same country. We know what's going on as far as money, inflation, et cetera.
Yep.
Things they're not getting better. So more people have less money, and yet everything, including the cable places you work for. I mean, you know what it costs a month. Now they're putting their big money in what you have to stream. Talking about streaming community, one thing you have to have is internet, of
Absolutely.
course. And so just like now, when I called and said I'm going to drop my one landline to save some money, how much will it save me? Oh no, it ain't going to save you. Your bill's going up because you're bundling. And I said, so you're forcing me to keep my phone? Well, yeah, because you're going to pay a lot more if you leave. And I'm thinking, hopefully somebody will control that price gouging that's going to get worse and worse on the streaming. So that's another issue that's which we have no control over, none. But you mentioned your desire to make a box. Let me tell you something. I had a conversation a couple weeks ago with a higher up in Nvidia Shield area.
Okay.
And I brought up the situation. When are you coming out with a new box? You and I and other people have been saying, aren't they coming? It's been since 2019. Well, this manager, whatever, he says, listen, there's no reason for a new box. I said, what do you mean? Well, I know we've had a few hiccups on some of the updates that we've tried to fix, but our box is what you're getting on our box, and we continue our firmware updates and other updates. You're on Android 11, et cetera. He said, you don't need a new box. And I said, well, you're losing money because people like to buy new boxes, even though maybe nothing's changing on them. See, you have your own ideas, but a lot of people don't. So like he said, I still think our box is as good. It competes with any box out there. So why should we put on a new box?
Yep.
And that's their philosophy right now.
Yeah, that's their philosophy. Yep. And you know what?
Right.
Go ahead, Sarge. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
No.
I was just going to say, by the way, while I got your group, I don't know if they saw, but yesterday you mentioned the cube again. It was $50 yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I posted it again in DST Facebook group. Absolutely. And
okay.
if people not jumping on that, because the reason I would jump on it, because they make great Christmas gifts. And to get that type of device and what it does for you, yeah, I think that is a heck of a steal for $50 and what it does.
Oh,
And,
absolutely.
yep.
It was 50 or 60, but I thought it was. I think
it was 50. It was 50 yesterday. It still
oh,
may
what,
be 50.
okay.
It was they took $50 off if you was a Prime member. Yep.
Okay.
And it was it was 99 and then it went $50 off.
But you know, I emailed you a while ago, if you remember. You probably don't, but about you're talking about the Buzz TV and the X5 box, and I ended up buying one of those.
Okay.
And I know you're going to go over that. You said here just before you picked me up there, you're going to be going over that box with the group. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to go over that.
I really like it.
I like it too. Yep. Honestly,
yeah.
If anybody's into the eyebrow Peterson television, because I received I received an email yesterday asking, you know, the like with the free apps, sometimes you got to go in there and update the manually, right? Well, with the Buzz, you don't have to do that, because it does it. It pulls that EPG. You don't never have to stop and do all of that. You're gonna pay for the box, which pays for the service. And it works. It works very, very well. But yeah, I'm going to talk about it.
Their guides and everything work well, because I have a few of those additions we put in that box.
Yeah,
more than one, of course, and it's great.
Yeah.
And, but I just wanted to tell you mostly about the Nvidia Shield part, because I know that's been come up quite a bit. Even luckily I got to a guy from another guy. I got transferred finally up the line who I told him, you're losing money though. There's a lot of people, even like myself, that don't mind. Now and then you want to get a new box thinking you're getting something new anyway. So, well, ours competes with anybody and everybody. So it's still a solid box. You and I know it, but I got the Zadoo, not what you got. You got that latest one though.
Yeah. I got
the last one. What is that? The 3000?
This is no, I don't have the 3000. I got the 1000. The 3000 may come next.
1000.
Yeah, the 3000 may come next.
But listen, yeah, but the 1000 is $1,000. Is the 3000 $3,000?
No, the 1000 is 400. I think the 3000 is 1,000 or just a little bit more, because you got the dual drives in there.
Okay, yours is the. I'm still using the X9. X9.
The Z9X.
What's the last one?
The Z9.
Z9X. Yes, sir.
Yep. Which is still a good. It's a good device.
But you see that, I don't know if you saw this or not, all the previews are down. Yours ain't working either, is it?
No, mine's was down last week. I noticed mine's came back up. What's today? Mine's came back up Sunday. Either Sunday or Monday.
Then I got to look.
Yeah, Sunday or Monday, mine's came up, Sarge. Yep, Sunday. Because it was acting up last week or the week before. And then I was like, man, but then it came back up either Sunday or Monday, because I added Bird Box. I added Bird Box to it, and I went over there in the preview, and it popped in. So they could be getting ready to release another update, because I know, like, probably about like 6, 7, 8 months ago, it was down completely, and they had to send a update which fixed it. But then it seems like something happened, something broke, and it went down. But then it came back up. So I don't know. I think another update is getting ready to get released.
I gotta check. The last update I had was a 6.40, but I think when you had your box up, I tried to catch it. I think yours is 6.60 on that box.
Yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yep, I think so. But yeah, I would say
well, listen.
I would say on that, and before I let you go, Sarge, On the Nvidia
yeah.
Shield, I understand what he's saying as well. They are look, Nvidia doesn't really care about the Nvidia Shield TV anymore. Their money went towards their graphic card. That's what they're banking on. Their latest graphic card. I don't forget which one it is, but they got this new graphic card, and I want to say it was released a few months ago, and they made a killing off of it. I think they with the Nvidia Shield TVs, they're not gonna. It is what it is. They'll drop one if they drop it, but it is still a very nice unit. But I think the money went behind this latest graphic card. It ain't no thing.
Well,
I know it.
You're right, and like you, I'm not a gamer really. I never bought it to go play games, but
Right.
I did buy it from one of your recommendations, and I agree with you. That's a solid box. But when I asked this guy, this manager, about it, I asked him also, why did you do away with the 500 gigabit option for the internal storage, which everybody liked? He didn't give me any answers. In fact, whether he didn't want to give it or didn't know. And
He probably didn't know. He probably didn't know. And I'll tell you why they got rid of it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
Well, I brought up the controller too.
Okay.
You know, the game controller. I says, you're charging the same money and giving the people less.
Yeah, that's what they got us on. But as far as that hard drive, the money that they were charging, because if you was to get the one with the hard drive, it was $299 and was only coming with 500 gigs. Well, you can get you a 1 terabyte for $55 and still be under $50. You would come out to what, $250 plus tax, compared to $300, and you getting double the space. So they had to get rid of that 500 gigabyte one, because they were charging $300. But now, as far as that gamepad, absolutely, they got over on people on that one. They got over on us. Well, they didn't get over on me, but they got over on a lot of people.
No, I know.
They got over because you kept the price the same, but you took the gamepad, but it's geared towards what? Gamers.
Gaming, that's right. And I'm not, I don't play games. I just want a solid, when you turn it on, you want it to not buffer and play your programs. So that's what I like.
Yep, Wim, if you in the chat, Wim says that 1650 Ti, the graphic card that they put their money behind, and it did great, because I went to Micro Center, and Micro Center was like, yeah, man, they can't keep them. And I think it was expensive. So yeah, they going where the money is at. And that Nvidia Shield, all of these devices out here, they already know what it is.
Well, listen, my friend, you've been on a long time. I know I enjoy it, but I'll let you go. I wanted to say hi. I haven't talked to you in a while, and give you what info I had. But when you make the new box, let me know.
Oh, yeah. You already know, Sarge. I'm going to promote that bad boy, man.
Thank you.
All right. Be safe out there, Sarge. Salute.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. That was Sarge right there. I got one more call that came in. 508. What up, though? Who I'm speaking with?
All right, this is Yoshi.
Yoshi?
Yoshi.
Hey, what's
That's
up?
The little green guy from Mario Bros.
What up, though? What's good, man?
Hey, I was just wondering, I was started watching a program a while back, because I'm into the modern Fire Sticks and stuff like that. It's like getting into stuff and changing it and putting your touch-up things. And I was just wondering, do you still do the consultations for the media players to help people build the media players up, or you not do that no more, or you do that?
You say you got a lot of backfeed in your phone. Sound like you in front of a fan or something. I can barely. You say, do I do a?
Do you still do consultations where you help the people making the media players?
Yeah. What, you want your own media library?
Yeah, I want to do something like that. So if something were to happen 5-6 go down or something like that on my. That's just a cheap H96 Android box, but I just want to have something to back me up, so I'll be able to copy and multiply it. You know?
Yeah. Well, I just turned back on my email. My email is showing right on the screen. Let me do this. I'm gonna put my email up right now, and then look on the screen. Just send me an email. All right, gmail.com. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Add that. And if you look on the screen, there go my email right there, asksuperdelltv@gmail.com. Send me an email and we'll set up a time, and we'll go from there. Yep,
All right, sir.
Yep.
And those graphics cards you were talking about, the RTX 3080s and 3090s, that cost like $2-3 grand.
What the
make a bank off them?
Oh yeah, off them graphic
Nvidia.
cards. Oh heck yeah, man. And Nvidia is killing it.
They make it the 1650s. They're making some bank on them, but the big money's in the RTX 3080s, 3060s, 3090s.
Yeah, I already knew where it was going. I read an article on it. They was like, listen, hey, forget them tablets, forget that Nvidia Shield TV, forget that. We going with these graphic cards. And that's where the money is at. So
that's where the money's at. Have to go hacking and all that. You need a GPU. Video games, you need a GPU. Computing power, you need a GPU.
Yup, absolutely. That's where it's at. But yeah, send me an email.
I'm waiting for them to make.
Huh?
I'm waiting for them to make mini graphic cards for these Nvidia Android boxes.
No, not for no regular Android box. I'll tell you that now. They
will.
Know, right? they are in talks with Nvidia. Nvidia is in talks with the Switch, because the Switch actually carries the Tegra. I don't forget which is. They got the Nvidia Tegra chip in there as well, but they supposed to be going to the Tegra X2 or something like that, the new Nintendo Switch that's coming out. So
oh wow,
yeah, read up, Google it, Google Nvidia Shield and Nintendo Switch. You gonna see it. This has been in talks for like 2 years.
It's like a major upgrade for Nintendo.
Yeah, and they were talking at one time. They were talking about keeping it open source, which means you can which means you can add third-party applications to it. Which means, who needs the Nvidia Shield?
Yeah, I say it's by a Switch and golden.
Go with the Switch and then go from there and be done with it. Shoot. And that's a very powerful. That Switch
It'd be even easier.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. But yeah, send me an email. Send me an email at asksuperdelltv@gmail.com, and then we'll talk behind the scenes and as far as you starting.
Is it asksuperdelltv.com or Ask Superdell?
Ask Superdell. It's on the screen right now. Yep, it's on the screen.
Yeah, it's in a little box on my phone because I'm on the phone.
Yeah, you'll see it. Like when you come back to like the 2-minute mark. I mean, not the 2 minute, the 2 hour mark. You'll see it and then just go from there.
All right, thanks for taking my call, man.
All right, man, no problem. Thank you.
Be safe.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. I think that is it. No more calls, y'all. No more calls. I think this was very, very fun, guys. Again, big salute to y'all. Thank you to everybody that called. Thanks to Tech in the Bathroom that popped in on the video chat. And y'all like, Dale, show your face. I saw y'all comments up in there. Show you, turn your camera on. So I appreciate y'all. Again, hopefully this will get to other platforms as well as and soon maybe collab with some people and then go from there. We'll talk from there. All right, guys. Salute to y'all. Superdell, I'm getting up out of here. I got to go to work in the morning. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Y'all be safe. Peace.